Hello everybody and welcome back to another Miss Courtney Olivia video. Today we are going to talk about the correct way to create a 69 plot of gardening for either your Evil Magma Peas or your couch potatoes. It doesn't matter. This is going to be an extra credit submission. I know I'm insanely late on this. I've had a crazy month with a lot of awesome things happening, so this is a bit late in the terms of the submission period, but I think we'll be okay. So this is going to be a guide on how to create the perfect 69 plot for either your Evil Magma Peas or your couch potatoes. Evil Magma Peas and couch potatoes are the best plant you can get in this game for pet snacks and gold. Really, you get a ton of gold from these guys as well once they hit Elder and before, because they drop so many lovely treasure cards. So I'm gonna go over this guide. It's gonna be a quickie one. It's kind of self-explanatory, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get the proper size soil for your plant. So I do not have a large soil because I don't have couch potatoes in my gardens. I only do Evil Magma Peas, so this is going to be specifically for Evil Magma Peas, I suppose, but it's the same process if you want to do couch potatoes. So you're going to want to need either large soil or medium soil, and that's pretty much it for gardening spells. And then you will also need, this is the most important thing that you need for this setup, is an item called a flat braided runestone, which you can get from either the housing vendor in Lemuria, or I believe you can also buy this in the bazaar. I think I bought this in the bazaar. And if that's not the case either, then you can also, if you're lucky, get it from the Raven's Horde pack if it's in the crown shop at the time of this recording. Otherwise, I would just wait or use a wizard that you have in Lemuria, or ask for a teleport to somebody that has it to go grab it. But this is the most important piece that you need to create this setup. So we're going to go ahead and get started with how this works. So what's cool about the flat braided runestone is it has a perfectly sized circle and dot right here in the middle, which makes it really easy to throw down your soil, as you guys can see like this. You just plot this right here. You put the dirt right in the center, right over that dot, and you just throw it down like so. Then have it do its work. Now the next important step of this, once you've done that, is to go into your place object mode, click the stone, and go into advanced move. Now advanced move is a newer form of placement. They didn't used to have this back when I came back to the game, but they've since added it back, and I have to say it's an amazing tool for this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to switch to relative and absolute movement, just because it's easier to understand, and then also drop your sensitivity down to 20. And as you can see here, so either minus X goes left, plus X goes right. And what you're going to want to do, depending on the size of your dirt plot, so this is a medium one, so I believe we only go 4. Yeah, so see how it went to where there's the dot showing. So this is too close, so you're going to want to move it all the way to where you can see that little dot showing. Now once you see the little dot, you click accept, so it approves the placement. You go back into your gardening, throw down your next plot of medium soil or large soil, whichever one you were using, and do this for about 8 spots. You're going to do 8 across here, and we're just gonna do that. So let's get on with it. I might speed this up a little bit because it can get a bit time consuming. You're just gonna go back into advanced mode again, go to the left until you see the little dot show up like so. You click accept. Also, please remember to put down sensitivity to 20. If you don't do this, then it's not gonna work. So make sure you do that. So then you're going to go back to the medium soil again, plop it down, and you're going to do this until you have 8 across here. And I will be back when I've done all 8. All right, we are now on our 8th plot of dirt. We're just going to move this over 4 more times. Click accept, do this, do that, do all the things. And that is now our 8th plot. Ta-da! Perfect. All right, so now once you reach 8 plots, you're going to have to move the braided runestone down to continue the pattern we're doing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into advanced mode. And instead of using X, we're going to go Y. We don't go right, so right's going to bring it up, left's going to bring it down. So you're going to want to go at least until you see the little dot. So once you see the little dot, so that's 4 down if you've done it correctly. And if you see that little dot, you know you've done it correctly. Then you go back into the gardening, go back to your soil here and plot it down. Now, if it looks like this, then you are doing it correctly. If it does not look like this, then you're going to need to go back into the placed objects section and make sure that you can see the little dot. Now, this is going to be a little more harder to see because we have plots on top of each other, but it's still the same thing. So instead of going to the left on X, we're going to go to the right on X, and we're going to go until we again see the dot. So we still see the dot fully in the center there, so we know that we are straight on. It's right where that little edge and pointy part of the soil is on the top and also on the edge of this little soil. So you know it's in the right spot when you see this dot, which is very helpful. I have to say, this is a very helpful piece of furniture for this. And then we're just going to go all the way back and do 8 more going this direction. This is pretty much the way we're going to do it this entire time until we get to the very end, where we are going to do a little bit extra just to make sure that we get it perfectly right. So we're just going to keep going here, moving it along. It does take about 20-ish or so minutes to perfect this, maybe less if you're faster. I'm an old woman, so it takes me a little bit longer to do these things because I'm just old. But I hope you guys are having a great start of your, or end of your May, really. Like I said, this should have went up a long time ago, but I have been so busy with streaming and my general life and just, you know, it's been a crazy month. It's been a crazy month. So I'm sorry if it's gonna be up late. It's probably gonna be up either later today or maybe tomorrow, but hopefully this guide is going to help you guys set up your perfect EMP, Evil Magma Pea, or couch potato farm. I do find this to be really simple and pretty quick, to be fair. I remember the days when we had to float our gardens. I don't know if anybody remembers those days. And it was really complicated. That was before advanced placement was a thing. We had to use, like, floating rugs and boxes. I think we had to do boxes as well. It was just really complicated. And I found out that this was a way to do this, and it was a lot easier, and I'm going, oh my god, why didn't I do this a long time ago? So, yay for finding out new tips and tricks for this. I hope this is going to help you guys, like I said. Okay, so now we're at the end of this row, so we're going to do the exact same thing, but with Y, remember? So negative Y goes down, so we're going to go down 4, so that's 2, 3, 4. Remember, you got to see this dot. If you don't see this dot like this, you are doing it incorrectly, and you're going to have to either restart or kind of figure out where you had an issue with. Because that dot is your placement. That dot tells you whether or not you're doing it correctly. So, anyways, we're going to keep going. I'm probably going to speed this up right here. Just so we, you know, I don't want you guys to be bored watching this. Because it's pretty much the same exact stuff. So now we're going to go back to the left again. Right where we see the dot. And we're just going to keep doing this. So, I will see you guys back when we are ready. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can see, we now have 8 rows of 8. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the braided runestone, and we are done with our full rows. So now we're just going to do 4 right here in the front. So to do that, you're going to go back into this. You're going to go to the minus X or plus X, either way you're going. You're going to go over 8 spaces. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're going to come out again with the Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is where we're going to start our next plot. So we're going to go here like this, and we're going to do the same exact thing we did for the other 8 rows. We're just going to go over 4 again, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, until we can see the little dot appear. And we're going to do this 4 more times until we have it perfectly lined up. And this should perfectly line up. If it doesn't line up, then I think y'all did something wrong with the braided runestone. So just make sure you're following this guide as close as you possibly can. And if you have any questions, you can also throw them in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you. I'm not too active on YouTube, I have to say, but I'm trying to be. I'm more active on Twitter and Twitch, if I'm being honest. Alright, so now that we have our 4 done here, we just need one singular one right here. If you can see this little tiny section right here in the front. So in order to get to that, we're going to go back to the braided runestone, go back into advanced move, and we're going to go right over here. We're going to try and line it up as much as we can. We go over, I believe that's 6 spaces? If I counted that right, I think 6 spaces until this is like this, and then you're going to go down 4. It looks pretty good. Yeah, so okay, this is perfect. I think I did it correctly. So now you're going to go back into your gardening, put down your seeds, and you should be able to put the 3 seeds here. What I was having an issue with is because I didn't expose the circle in the runestone, I was not able to plant seeds right here. So now with this, we should be able to plant seeds here, as well as this front one right here. Unfortunately, I don't have... Yep, we can still do it though, so we know we did it correctly. Alright, so that is how you create a 69 plot for your Evil Magma Peas or couch potatoes. That is how you make the perfect 69 plot, and the reason why it's so perfect is because you can actually do this, and if you can fit the circle inside and it hits every single seed, then you know you got it perfected. So make sure that you leave a like on this video if it helped you. If you're just confused, put a comment in the description, comment in the comment section. I will try to reach out to you and fix any issues you may have. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your May, as well as the start of the June. Happy Pride Month. Pride Month is just beginning very, very soon. So happy Pride to all those. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.